What's poppin'? I am Jasmine Van Judah, the one and the only Nzima Queen, and you are watching Relate with Van Judah. Guys, what's up? Like, how are you doing? I'm under the weather a little bit, but you know the show must go on, so we do what we gotta do, okay? But before we start, you see the little red box, the subscribe box? Hit the subscribe button, and you see the little bell next to it. Please hit it so whenever we post, you will be notified. And don't forget to like, share, and comment. I want to read your opinion. I want to know, what do you think about today's show? What can we do better? And whatever you're thinking, let me know, okay? But with that said, let's get the show started, okay? So today, I have the men. Yeah, the men are in the building. Today I have, okay, but I'm going to introduce them first, and I'll tell you guys what we're about to talk about, because I've been wondering. I have Kiki, the MC. What's up?
Yep. I'm here.
And then I have,
you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
I think I'm overly excited today, so I'm going to calm down.
Yeah.
And then I have Kumasi, Yummy. What's poppin'?
It's poppin'.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I am excited. I'm excited
Good.
because this conversation, for a long time, I have fought it, okay? When people say, oh, guys and girls can, not be friends, yada, yada, I'll fight it. Till recently, I found out my guy friend, has a thing for me, right? And he's willing to sabotage my relationship for it, right?
What?
And it was funny because I didn't believe it at first till like lately I started paying attention, okay? He was like, oh, this is my best friend. But anyway, so, because I think you and I have had conversations behind the scene about it, and I argued. I was like, nah, guys and girls can be, women and men can be just friends, no feelings. So, I did a survey, and I also realized that people have that issue in their relationship. Some partners don't want their girlfriends or their boyfriends to have their opposite sex friends. So I wanted us to talk about it, okay? I wish I had another woman here, okay, so we can argue, but I got this, you guys. I'm like I'm a 10 women in one body, okay? So I got this. So, do you guys think, since you guys are men, do you guys think a man and a woman cannot just be friends?
Let's answer together.
Nope.
Nope.
That was not unison.
Nope.
It's no way. There's no absolutely way.
You guys don't really think like platonic friendships are there? Like, oh, this is my guy friend. We just been friends. Because I grew up watching my mom have a guy friend. They grew up together. They went to school
You didn't
together.
see what they did.
I like that. Can you call your
see what
mom?
they did.
Call your mom on the show and say, Mom, do you know that you and Uncle?
She'll say they're just friends.
I mean, that's
I
what
can
they will
call
tell
my
you.
mommy,
Yeah.
and she'll say they're just friends.
Yeah, that's what they will tell you about.
You didn't see it.
You didn't see it, so don't be.
So you
don't
guys
be.
think
Your
a
mom
guy-
will not never come out and tell you that I did something with that man.
No.
But
No
you
way.
don't know what went
Even
on.
when you cut them, they'll still tell you something different.
Okay, I don't want that image in my head. Okay, hold on. Let's stop. So you guys really do not think a man can just have a best friend that's a woman?
And a woman cannot have a best friend.
That's a man.
No way.
Why is that?
I've tried it several times. It doesn't work.
Why did you catch feelings?
It's not catching feelings. Like
Confess.
it's something that will
This is a
definitely
safe
happen
space.
if it has to happen.
Really?
Yeah, it's if you're so close with people, right? You start to like the things they do. Sometimes that's why when you are with somebody for a longer time, you then appreciate the person or try to be more interested with the person because you now become very like cool with everything that the person does.
They understand it.
Yes.
It becomes understanding.
Yeah.
Understanding.
You yeah.
Is that why y'all tagged me little sister vibe?
Oh.
Because I just thought about it. Did they little sister me?
In your barrel. In your barrel. Then you see, you get on
the moment you try to be
Because I was about to say, I
family.
thought we're friends.
You see,
but no,
friends
they're
are
not
different
little
from
sister.
family. Yeah.
Sometimes you become so close with somebody that you can actually let a person do anything for you. Anything. So you become family. Once you accept the person as a family, you know you cannot touch a family.
No boundaries.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know you
wow.
cannot touch a family. But when there is that kind of friends, friends can be attractive. Friends can
course.
wear things that you are like, wow, I even didn't look at her like
That way, yeah.
But that day, she looked stunning. Like, you know.
But you just need to understand men are more visual.
Yeah.
It's about what they see. Understand?
Wait, I have a friend. Since she just said that, like every time I wear something, like whenever I wear glasses, he'll be like, "Oh, you're sexy in that." But like I've never.
well,
No. Hold on, because now I'm looking at my friend with that side eye. Like, hold on. Wait, you guys really mean it that like a guy cannot just
No,
like a woman just as a friend?
No way.
So you mean women should stay with women should?
Yeah.
Listen.
If you are, especially when you are in a relationship, you cannot tell me, like my wife cannot tell me that, oh, I have a male friend and I'm going somewhere with a male friend. You got to choose, because if you leave with that guy, you're not coming back again. You got to choose, because I'm a man and I do understand the tactics of men.
Yeah.
We are always waiting for a crack, and when the crack happens, we enter. That's how we behave. That's how all men behave. That's why when a man asks you out and you say no, they say, oh, let's just be friends.
Yeah, because I was about to say that.
Let's just
I've
be
had
friends.
A friend
Yeah.
that he wanted to date, and I said, oh, no,
I said,
no,
okay, we can
I
be
like
friends.
you as my friend, and we are still friends.
But you know why he's still there? He's hanging on hope that there will be a crack somewhere. You have a problem with your boyfriend or your husband or whatever you are into, and then when the crack opens, you come. No, hold on. You come running to him crying. That's when you are vulnerable. He's in. Yeah. That's how men operate.
Yeah, me personally, I've tried this. When I was in
Oh,
school,
you've
when I was
tried
in college,
everything. You're a suspect.
if I miss class, the only person I will look for is a female who can teach me. Like, genuinely, I go to them genuinely. But it ends up in a different way. So if...
What you mean a different way? Details.
Details is like, it ends up on the bed.
Yeah.
Okay,
What else after that?
After that, let's go eat. I have some food in my dormitory or whatever. Let's go.
My hostel.
My hostel. Yeah, that's how we call it. My hostel. Let's go cook some food. By the time the food is... One day, my food got burnt. By the time the food was...
I didn't understand the food got burnt.
Right? By the time the food was...
Done. The first food was already done.
And it was just for... We went to the library. We were hungry. We came back to the hostel. And everything happened. So, it's very difficult. Especially when the lady is attractive. Especially when... Sometimes you go in just for genuine reasons. Oh, let's be friends. Let's be... Sometimes, like you said, if the person doesn't even have somebody like a partner or is not in a relationship, it makes it more difficult. Difficult. Because if the person is in relationship, you guys are... You respect that relationship. Like if I know...
Men tend to. Yeah,
if I know Jasmine...
Is in a relationship with me.
I will respect that. I will never go and trying to
do something.
Yes, yeah. Most it depends on
me.
Men.
Personally, will not do that.
I will not do that. I will not try to hit on somebody who I know.
Especially with this person, I know that person.
Especially when I know the person or when I've been introduced to the person.
Yeah.
I will not go do that. But when the person doesn't have it, there be a mabusa or Jasmine, boyfriend, your wine. Minibio. And every day you are close to me, you kohaba, you say you come to my house anytime, come and cook, Uber no and short skirts and as for
Men are visual.
One day very well.
You see, our elders put it best. I'm saying you cannot put a kerosene and a match together. Negative and positive attract themselves. Yeah. So the moment you put a woman and a man in the same room, in the same space, something will happen.
So now I'm looking at all my friends.
I'm telling you, like, if you can do it, call somebody right now and tell them, we've been friends for a very long time. But, today I want to sleep with you. And they will tell you that I've been waiting for this day to happen since we met.
You guys are lying.
I'm telling you.
Men cannot control certain things. Like, if... The other instance, the lady controlled it, but touches thereby.
Yeah.
What you say? Or control the sex part of it. But the touches...
But we did certain things.
What you say?
Yeah.
So, it's very difficult. When a man and a woman are very close, it's very, very difficult.
It's not something we should even tolerate.
Yeah.
Listen, if you, have you noticed that most of the time when a man, let's say I come into your life, and then I find out that you have a male friend, I'll be like, I don't want to be seeing you. And then the women will be like, oh, but I've been with him for
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. If you want me to be there, then that guy gotta go.
Yeah.
Why do you think he's saying that? Because he's a man. He knows how men operate.
I should be your
But
only
okay,
friend.
no.
That's it.
But what if you're dating a man like my boyfriend, right? He never said when I told him, "Oh, this is my best friends," because most of the people I hang with are guys. That's like, "Oh, these are my friends." He never said there was like two that he was like, "Omopel," like they like you, but he never said, "Oh, stop talking to them." But he will always act funny
It
whenever.
depends on what
I'm
the
talking
guys were
to
doing.
them.
Maybe the guys were trying to get you to their house. You were going to their house, or the guys were coming to your house.
Yeah,
Your friends.
they were
You can be
normally coming to my
you can
house
be best
'cause I
friends
live
with
alone.
me, but we will keep our distance. You can be best friends.
We can be friends.
Yeah, you keep your distance. Say, you know, come and find me in your house at 11 p.m. Doing what?
Hold on.
What you say?
What's wrong with that?
What? Everything is wrong with that.
What's wrong with that is you want to end up on top of another one.
But then the funny thing is, my guy friends have been to my house.
You see,
Especially that one.
the only reason why they are not
He's been to
doing
my house several
listen,
times
the only
late.
reason why they are not doing anything with you is because you are not allowing it. And they want to still.
Let me ask this girl a question.
Hey,
So you've ever had a best friend that has not tried anything on you? Or you've never done anything with any of your best
Never
friends?
mind. But no, I ended up dating him though. I
sure?
dated my best friend.
But it was a best friend that you're dating.
Yeah,
right?
because we were friends since we were kids, and then we decided to date, but it didn't work out. It was a waste of time.
What I'm telling you is,
But I've been one.
men are
We
always
kissed,
there.
yeah.
Men are always there waiting for that opening. The only reason why men are not, he's not forcing. Because he doesn't want to feel like he disrespected you. When you feel like you've been disrespected, you're going to cut that friendship. Right? If you have a friend, if you have me as a friend, and you feel like I disrespect you, what are you going to do?
Cut it off.
You're going to cut it
Or
friendship.
distance myself.
Okay, so when you distance yourself, what's going to happen? I'm not going to have that chance. The faith that I'm hanging on is that tomorrow is going to happen. You cut it off. So I'm being respectful to you. I'll do everything for you. One day, you slip.
For me, first of all, I only choose friends. Like if I'm choosing a female friend, first of all, is the attraction that will make me choose you as a friend.
It's true. It's true.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
That
it's
just-
true. It's true.
That caught me off guard. You mean the attraction?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
But how you gonna do someone that's not attracted to you?
Yeah,
Are you trying to say my friends choose me? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
I
No,
know.
no, no. These are facts. It's facts.
I'm putting the facts into
In
play
reality.
right now.
Yeah.
Like I will not choose somebody that if somebody even associate me to the person, I'll be angry. You see, so if I'm choosing a friend who is a female, I would like to choose a female that if I say, "Hey, I'll call you, I can say, "Oh, memono," but I will not be
But you
angry.
still feel good about it.
Yeah.
But baby, what can say? Oh, we're in a crown out.
Okay, we
Yeah.
maybe the girl here. So it's the attraction that makes that friendship works.
Yeah.
You and it's not just me, girl be who boy be say, oh boy we there.
Put that out
Yeah,
for.
me put that down for not because on him say to be
I've done
as
that
a guy
before,
or
yeah.
so let's be friends.
Yeah.
So the attraction is there already. It's just that maybe you guys are following principles or you are trying to be in a like because maybe once you start talking to this person, you know that this person is already in a relationship and
you want to
know-
respect that.
Yeah,
That's it.
you want to respect
That's it.
But friends, guy, boyfriend.
You guys are
doesn't work.
trying to tell me that you don't have no because what I'm saying is
I
you
have
know how they
friends.
say,
I
say
have lady friends, but the distance is there.
so there's boundaries.
Yeah.
So what? So you guys, so then they're agreeing that you guys can have opposite sex friends, but there
It
should
is
be
not-
boundaries.
No, listen, you cannot set certain boundaries. Let me
What
tell
do you
you.
mean?
Let me tell you my story,
Okay.
and my wife knows about this.
Okay.
So I have.
My story.
Oh, you
my
remember
story.
that? I have my best friend, right? From
Okay.
childhood. We went
Okay.
to the same boarding school together. We loved ourselves,
Okay.
you know, as kids. From primary school, 3, and then when we were in the boarding house, she's the one washing my clothes. She's the one that would do everything for me. We were friends. My whole family knows her. Her whole family knows me. You know, we've been together for a very long time. You know, guess what?
Wow.
When I was getting married, my wife didn't really like it. My wife liked it, but I didn't like the fact that we are always talking and we are on Skype and, she didn't like that. But you know, women are like, I said, she's my friend from childhood. She will call my mom and they speak all the time. My mom will call her and they speak. This is my friend. Like, it's like she's my sister. Guess what? I introduced her to my friend that we all went to school with. And then the moment they get together, the guy's like, I don't want you and him to be doing that again.
You introduced.
And that was when my wife was like, I felt the same way, but I just didn't want to force it.
Yeah.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't understand it. I was angry. I said, why would this guy even? And at the point, it just dawned on me. I was like, man, he's right. That's his wife. That's his wife. Yeah. He probably seen things that she's doing that's making him say that.
But then that's not fair.
It is.
Let me explain.
It is.
Let me ask a question. You guys have been together since childhood.
Childhood, yeah. And,
So
and he
you
knows about it.
consider this
It's
person-
not. Hold on. It's not that. It's not like we've been together.
can talk.
It's not. It's not that we told this guy. This guy knew of our friendship when we were kids.
So then, but it's like, this is like, that's not right though. For me, no. I'm
about
asking
rights?
this because besides your partner, you should have somebody else aside your partner being your best friend, whatever. I don't believe in the whole best friend thing, but aside your partner being your friend, right? You should have somebody else to talk to
should
outside.
be a female.
That person cannot be,
But
you can always have people
I'm
who you
asking that
can.
because he grew up with her.
Yeah.
They've done everything. So he's like, oh, Nimno.
And it's funny that she came to America first. She came right when we completed junior secondary school. She came, and then there was no weekend she won't call me.
You see?
So this is a friend that, like, when she's even just a couple of months ago, she went to Ghana, bought a whole lot of things and sent it to mom. Even now that we are not even on good terms, she's still saying stuff
Did
to
people
my
think you
kids.
guys will get married?
Oh, there was some people that see us and say, "Oh, we did only now you've done something." But between her and I,
And you never had any ill. Hold on, you never had any ill intention for her. Right?
I never.
Like you wanted to sleep with her.
I never had that intention for her, but I didn't know when that would happen.
Wait, what?
It's possible that it could have happened because if she comes to me and say, "Hey, I wanna fuck," I'll fuck. Yeah, why not? I will do it. I won't say I look at you as my sister. I'm a man. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm telling you.
Wow.
So I understand the guy. I really understand the guy when he said, I don't like this. But I just didn't like the way he went about it.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't like. But I understood where he was coming from, And because for him knowing us from childhood, that we've been friends since we were kids,
hurtful.
I wish he would have respected me in a certain way, especially when I was the one that linked him to her and all that. He should have respected, but he
So
didn't.
you guys don't talk flat out.
At first, we used to talk. How many times you think we used to talk a day? Like we could be on phone for like 2 hours talking all the time. Like all the time.
2 hours.
We say more.
2 hours. She's
Talking
like,
all
it
the
was
time.
more than 2 hours.
All the time.
Okay.
And then now it's been this is like 5 months and we were like tested once. So there's no relationship now.
Yeah, the guy did his best because he's a guy. He knows what a guy and a
can
lady
do.
can
Yeah.
do. Like I don't think it's appropriate. I don't think
It's not.
to have friends, guy friends is cool, but to have best friends who can get into your space every time, I think
Like
it's
if
a problem.
I walk into their house and let's say she's not there, her mom will be like, "Oh, that's her room. Go."
Yeah,
That
Okay.
level of friendship.
yeah.
Okay, I want to ask this. Okay, so let's say you before you get into your marriage, right? This is a friend that has sacrificed for your partner, right? Been there for, because my best friend in Ghana, he's now about to get married, but he has been there for me, right? Family, everything. He stood by me, sacrificed, right? Financially, mentally, emotionally sacrificed for me, right? You can tell me because I'm with a partner now, I have to push him away, or our best friendship.
Life is about choices, That's all.
Choices.
That's all life is about.
Choices
So
podcast.
you choose whatever you want. Are you
Okay.
gonna choose the choice of being with a friend that you think has done a lot for you, or are you gonna choose the choice of being with a husband that's building a life with you? It's on you. It's on you.
So he says all this to say you can't be best friends.
No. If my wife
really
tells
shocked,
if my wife
girl.
tells me right now that I have a guy best friend, well, you need a guy best friend. You're gonna make a decision.
Okay, so is it a red flag? Let's say if you guys decide to continue the relationship and the woman still decides, I'm going to stick to my best friend. Like, let's say,
That's
you
why
guys,
I just told you that he's gonna make a choice.
no.
Make a choice.
No,
He's gonna make a choice between me.
I'm saying, like, okay, you and your partner, your wife.
Yeah.
Let's say you guys got married.
Yeah.
And you guys are married. And she said, and you made the decision, I want to stick beside my friend because we've been friends since childhood, right? How do you handle a relationship? I want to, just in case for somebody out there, let's say, going through this in their marriage.
If my wife is in support of it,
It's like, oh, this is my best friend. I've
but
sacrificed
if
for
she
me.
says, "Hey, I'm not comfortable with
That's it.
That's it.
My wife comes first.
Because your wife should be your best friend.
Okay,
Right?
I get it.
But
let's
do
just
you
say-
understand what he's trying to say? He's
Okay.
saying that when the wife is not complaining, then there's no problem.
Okay, I want to see this. No, I'm asking this for a reason. Okay, you considered her. Okay, let's just say I have a best friend. I consider this best friend like my brother. Even though they're not my brother, I consider them like my brother, right? Maybe I sit on the phone with them 5-10 hours a day. My partner is not okay with it, right? But I still keep the friendship, but maybe, let's say the 10 hours limits to maybe 30 minutes a day, but we still consistently stay in touch. Even though your partner is still not okay with it.
I think-
But because of the sacrifice that this friend has made for you,
Jazz,
you don't want to distance
What
it.
I think is there is limit to everything. Okay, we are talking about a friend that can walk into your room anytime. We are talking about a friend that can
Yeah, so
come
you
into your
create
space.
boundaries.
You spend time
With this friend.
Listen, if I'm married here and my friend is talking to somebody in Ghana, like if the person is overdoing things, maybe spending too much
It
time,
wouldn't
on
even bother you that much.
that much. Okay,
The fact that you know that your wife can just walk into this guy's room at any time, that bothers you.
Yeah, because I know okay, just talk. If you are keeping my wife company, just talk. Maybe I cannot do that. Maybe I'm not that person who talks a lot in the house. So
Yeah, so
Yeah,
keeping, because
but-
your partner might be quiet.
even with that, there should be. I will check the kind of conversations you guys have. It's not just going to be like, okay, because he's your friend, you can say anything to the person. It should be, maybe you are talking about school. Maybe you are talking about business. That one, if you're spending 3 hours on the phone with somebody talking about business, it's going to help us.
It's cool, yeah.
If you're
'cause
talking
I
about
was gonna
school,
ask that.
it's gonna. But if all you're talking about is, hey, and I want to hey,
Unnecessary stuff.
I'll shut you down.
Okay, so I was going to ask that when you said about school, because I have a friend that's dealing with that issue right now in their relationship, right? So she said her boyfriend would never ask her for like her opinion. No, her husband, they're married now, sorry. Her husband would never ask for her opinion. Like,
On what?
When it comes to like stuff that he wants to do, right? He would never ask his wife for an opinion. He would rather ask his best friend because he feels like whenever
And the best friend is a female?
yeah.
Best friend is
Let me
no,
explain.
It's the best friend and female.
Yes.
Okay.
The reason being, he said, like, let's say he will ask his wife about business. Oh, I want to go into this business, right? The wife will not give him any like concrete direction or like maybe advice, right? But he will call his best friend, right? And she will take time. And I know the girl personally, she'll actually take time and research and even give him like, okay, go about it, A, B, C, D, E, F, right? But when he asks his wife, his wife will be like, oh, okay, if you want to do it, then do it.
So-
but so yeah.
So in that case,
So then he feels like, okay, my best friend helps me. Whenever I wanna achieve something, she will push me, she will encourage, but my wife is not doing that. But then the wife also does not like his relationship with the friend. But then he feels
Right.
like this woman is helping me. She will research resources for me, but you're not doing
Life
that.
is about
you
choices.
see,
So
like,
then he loses on a business that this
It's
friend
not
can
about-
help.
okay,
What if your friend has connections? No, I'm saying this because this is somebody's real life issue right now.
Everything we're talking about is real life.
Yeah,
whatever we're saying is real life.
It's real life.
For me, right? I know people who will rather take the decisions of their friends than their partners, and that's so wrong.
That is true.
The reason being is there's no emotion attached to that
Yeah,
kind of advice.
because if you have something, like there are situations that are happening in marriages that even sometimes decisions like, oh, we have to buy a house, a friend has to advise somebody before if a husband is telling, oh, now they all they don't even know what they are saying. But once they go to a friend and tell the friend says, oh, what told I am for so was so bad?
That's it.
Oh, yeah,
Gospel,
maybe
gospel truth.
I'll say.
Gospel truth.
And
then she will come to you and tell you, say,
yeah,
boy in the crowd.
If I'm the guy and you leave me or you just forget about what I say.
If you don't value what I say.
And you go to a friend and you think, oh,
That
because
guy-
that your friend stamped on that decision, it's the correct one, I'll be very angry with you.
Yeah.
Because, like you're saying, maybe it's about how the person is asking the questions. Maybe it's not a field of, if you are asking me, like, if you come and ask me about food, oh, send your year anyway. You don't cook. I may not give you enough evidence.
I can help you. Yeah.
He can cook.
But if you come and say, oh, Kiki, radio station, and I say, media, we say, that one I can relax.
That's your office.
That's my office. So it depends on what you are discussing with your. Sometimes the best way to do that is to call the friend in front of your guy. Oh, we are discussing this. What do you think about this? If you think it's something is an expertise, like, or he has
If that person have that expertise in that.
So it's about how you do things. That's why I always tell you, if you don't try to study whoever you are with, you will make a lot of mistakes, thinking that you are doing something very good for the person, but rather you are destroying everything.
Yeah.
Because people think, oh, but could be OD, you know. He feels my husband
nice.
Yes. So just know the person that you're with. Just study the person. If the person doesn't like me, I don't do friends. Anytime I'm on the phone now, it's about business. And that's all we do.
Yes. Period.
Like me, I don't like talking on the phone that much.
I know.
So if I'm spending time on the
And
phone,
be on the phone, then it has to be something
it has to be
important.
something very
He
important.
doesn't pick up my calls. Okay.
Oh,
I just wanted to put this on my show. He doesn't
Really?
pick up my phone calls.
so that's how it is.
You too.
That's how it is. Make time, friends. If you are married, if you have a partner, your partner should be your friend. I
Okay.
won't ever be comfortable if my wife is friends, says my best friend is a guy. He can go to the guy. He can do anything with the guy. Man, I'm not gonna.
I just this thing that I have lived it.
Yeah.
You know, I have lived it. And I used to think at the point in time that my wife was wrong. So because of that, she didn't even talk about it. Guess what? What happened?
What?
I found out she was right. You know? Because I was, you see, it's not even a matter of me wanting to do something with her. The fact that her husband is not comfortable with that, it means it can create a big problem in somebody's house.
Yeah.
You know? So now I have to make a decision like, do I want my friendship? Because she could make that decision. Do I want my friendship to cause a big problem in somebody's house? They have kids. Then I said, no. I'll be selfish. Then I withdrew myself from the situation.
Yeah.
You understand? So it is something that we all have to know. We have friends and we have friends, but when you marry, it's a sacred institution that you and your partner should be in it together. You don't need advices from your partner and say, oh, I want to do this. I need your
Opinion.
There have been situations where a husband requested for a food. The woman said, oh, I don't have the time to cook that food today.
He went to his best
But
friend.
if a friend called,
They don't do it right away.
Call, oh, maybe they have prepared this kind of food. And the woman prepared it. And,
And then the husband is saying, fuck.
Are you serious?
I'm
happens
telling
all
you,
the time.
it happens
You see,
all the
most
time.
of the time-
You guys don't take,
You see, most of the time, those things happen unconsciously.
yeah. You don't think you are doing the wrong thing.
Yes,
you think
it happens
somebody,
okay. You think that person is a stranger into your
a
home.
visitor coming to you.
You know,
Oh,
so
you
I got to
take
take
care
care
of
of.
outsiders and
Yeah.
not your
Now
home.
the husband is just, why did I fucking marry this woman? That's why he's thinking in his mind, like, I married this woman. It's not even ready. The eagerness, you see, the eagerness that you use to cook for your friend, you don't use that same eagerness to cook for me.
Oh wow. Okay,
know,
yeah. Thinking about
When
it.
I call her, I say, hey, can you make a banquet for me? My bro.
Yeah.
Then you making the excuses. And then I'll be like, you know what? Then you'll be like, oh, next week I'll do it for you. Let's say I'm with you and we all sitting there watching TV and then your best friend called.
Oh, I'm
They say,
passing
Charlie,
by.
I'm passing by tomorrow.
Charlie.
Which way I
Oh,
that
wait,
moment,
that.
yeah, that moment now that you were like, oh, you know what? Oh, and the SMC Africa, so you are leaving your husband at the moment to go
but
to
your
Africa.
husband
So
has
because
the same
yeah,
thing.
Because you want to please your friend and your husband.
yeah.
That's
So
what
the
happens.
guy is thinking, say, you know what? Maybe Nyabe ended. I'm going to cut that relationship. That's it. It's because of that guy that Nyabe ended. So I'm gonna cut.
Wow.
Men think differently.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And
Yeah.
ladies don't think that far. They don't see those things. If
They don't look for details.
they don't see those things. Like a car choice can be determined by a friend.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because a friend said that, oh, this guy is very nice.
Yeah, that's
a
it.
husband
That's it.
may have his own risk.
And they don't
lady
care.
would-
They want the
oh,
friend. They
madam
want the
for
friends.
say-
It's like women and pastors.
Did you see the video that just came out
Which one?
with the
The pastor catching the
them
pregnant
one-
woman.
yeah. It happens every day.
It
We
happens
don't
all
just-
the time.
we don't just catch them.
It happens all the time.
Pastors have the best women.
I'm telling you.
Most pastors.
Let's not change the topic. Let's not change my topic. Okay, so while we're in that discussion, right? I want to ask this question too. I've heard statements like we were better as friends. So a couple may be married and they end up divorcing, right? But then now they're better as friends. And let's say she enters into a new relationship. Would you, as a partner, want her to cut it off? Because they had something before. And then it came to an end. But they're good friends
you are
now.
asking me if I will allow my wife to be friends with the ex.
I already know how you feel about
That's
it.
how
I'm
you.
asking
That's
a
what you were
question.
saying.
Yeah.
Is it the same thing? Let me put it plain, simple terms.
No.
The same thing.
Calm down. Calm down.
This is.
No, but calm down. What if they're better off as friends? I have seen that happen.
But what do I
right?
need that friendship for?
What if they have a
in
child?
my relationship?
Okay, if we do a child, then no. But what if they're better as friends?
Why do they need that friendship for?
They had a union before.
Okay, but okay, I understand the union collapsed, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, now the union collapsed. Why do you want to turn the union into friendship?
So when you come into it, you let her put a stop to it?
I won't come into it first. You put a stop to it before I come into it. If she can't do that, I'm out. There's no kid involved. No way. Like my ex, like my wife will tell me that, oh, so the ex will call this house and be talking to my wife.
No. I asked this question because let's say you guys are married, right? Like me and one of my exes, he was my best friends. But when we dated, we realized, Charlie, we are better off as friends because that relationship went nowhere, right? And then but then in this case, we didn't get married, but then this person got married. Let's say they've been married for 10, 15 years. And then divorce happens because of one or two things. But their friendship is good. They still had a union. They still had a relationship, something holding them together. You really cut it off.
Do you
like
understand why we pick friends?
Why do we pick friends? Yeah, I don't pick friends.
Why do
I
you-
don't have friends.
You don't have friends?
Nope. Right now, I don't have friends. Right now, after listening to everything, I don't have friends.
Kiki's gonna help you on that.
All my
It's just-
guy friends, please. We are no longer friends from today. We're not even brothers. We are acquaintances. No, because now I'm thinking, are all my guy friends trying to sleep with me?
No.
Right now, the moment I get home, I'm about to call all of them.
It depends on the level that you put that person to.
I'm telling you, all my best friends wants to have something. Don't worry.
You want to have something?
I'm telling you, I suspect all of them now. Except one.
Okay.
He's a pastor.
I mean, they've shown certain things. They've shown certain things to you. That's why you are saying that.
Yes.
They've said
now I'm
certain
thinking
things.
about certain
they've
things.
touched certain places.
No, they haven't touched nothing.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you that my friend I was talking about.
Yeah.
We went to her place. She's in a different state, and then her husband is right there. Guess where she wanted to sit?
Your legs.
Where?
On my laps. That's where she wanted to sit.
Yep.
My wife is there. Her husband is there.
What did your wife do?
She don't care. She don't really care about it because she's seen it for so many
That's
years.
what you
Oh,
think.
she's.
That's
That's
what
what
you
you
think.
I
think.
guess.
Yeah.
I guess. You know. But I saw it, and I quickly get up. Because when I saw her post, I knew she was going to sit on my lap. I saw her coming, and she almost fell. I said, "Oh, I didn't know you were sitting down." I grabbed her and I put it on the chair. And I started. You know,
We're past mama, man.
the guy was there. If it was for my wife, I wouldn't even worry about it. She's come here, sleeping in my house. Me and her has been in our basement for, my wife don't really think that we would do anything. But when the guy came in, I understood it from the guy's point of view that it is wrong to even do that. So then don't hold on to anything and say, oh, this guy is my friend, this guy is my friend. It's going to end somewhere that, and when the guy keeps saying it, that I don't like you being with this guy, and then you don't do what he's saying, you end up doing something that you don't like.
What I would say, you can have male friends, you can have lady friends, but there should be a limit to it.
There should be boundaries.
There should be, no, like you can be in somebody's room at 12, 1, just because you are friends.
I don't even like the boundaries thing. You know why?
Yeah.
Because look at it from this point of view.
Okay.
Anything can happen between you and your partner.
Yeah.
Like right now, your marriage could be sweet and everything is fine. Yep. You wouldn't see that as a problem. The moment something goes wrong in your relationship, guess what? She runs to
if that's where the boundaries are important.
But you see, when women are in their feelings, they don't care about boundaries.
So yeah, if I'm in a relationship with you or you are my wife, and I've told you, hey, this is what I don't want. I don't want you in this person's space. I don't want you to be going to this person. And then we have a problem, and you think the best thing for you to do is to run to that person. That is another problem.
I know.
The acts you're doing.
I know. But when women are in their feelings, they don't really care about it.
No.
Okay, but setting boundaries, like you're saying, I get it. Sometimes I feel like setting boundaries too, but when a couple, somebody's vulnerable, everything changes. So you might be able to set boundaries, but if the person is vulnerable, they don't remember the boundaries that has been set.
That's what I was just trying to say.
Like what he was saying.
What's the friend going to do to help this relationship?
Let me explain. So let's say my boyfriend does something to me right now, right? That has hurt me. Even though my boyfriend and I probably have set boundaries with me and, like, let's say my best friend, we don't talk to your best friend about. But in the moment I'm vulnerable and I need somebody to talk to,
you're in your emotions.
I'm in my emotions, especially women. Men can be a little different, but women will run to their best friend. Oh, he did this, he did that to me. I've done it before.
And that's why the F.
And then my best friend was like, break up with him.
Listen.
Break up.
Me.
Oh, your friend said break up?
Yeah, he was like, break up.
Me
He was like, Jasmine, break up.
Me as a person, I've told my wife what I want. If I do something wrong to you, question me. Bring all your feelings to me. It's a marriage. It's not a boyfriend.
It's not a game. It's not a game.
It's a marriage. Whether I did bad, good, we are married. So whatever is happening, apart from me abusing you physically or something emotionally that you may need help.
A huge damage.
But even that, not your guy best friend.
Why would you go and tell my personal issue to a friend? Why would you take mine? If something happened between us, maybe you were asking for something I couldn't give you, and you go to your friend.
Discuss it with your friend. And you know what they do? They you see, this is what the guys do. So my wife is here, have a best friend who is a guy. This is what they do. They come to me for something that I think, it's not that I don't have, I just think that at that moment we don't need that. They go to their best friends.
Yes.
And then they get it for them.
I've done that before.
And then they get it for them and they come,
my best friend got it.
Where you get it?
Yeah.
So what the fuck is wrong with you?
What the hell?
Like, say,
but then you're my boyfriend, but my best friend. Wait, no. I think the point is you guys are not. We're not seeing it that way. We're seeing it.
You better start seeing it because you're all gonna get divorced very soon. Because some boy in the air Canada is gonna happen. Because you're not gonna tell me. So now you're gonna tell the other man. They say, advantage because I cannot even
There's
provide.
There's a situation I want you.
What you want?
A lady wants to go to a movies, right? And
we gotta go to the movies. Been a long time.
And
I'll be
the partner doesn't have time. It's not like he cannot go, but he doesn't have time at that moment. They are showing the movies. It's the hottest movie now. And then the lady is telling
the best friend, let's go.
Can you go with me?
No.
And the person said yes. So now the lady is going with the best friend to the movies. And it's the opposite set.
It's something that you wanted to do with your husband.
Okay, pause. I want to correct that.
I will be angry.
Why?
1,000,000 times.
Why?
If I say I cannot do it at that time, don't go watch the movie.
No, why? That's a problem.
So the time, no,
because a lot of times your men want to do things on your time. Sometimes it's a new movie.
If I have a genuine concern
Black Panther is out. right? I told my boyfriend I'm not going to watch it till he comes to town, right? And so I haven't done that because he agreed that he will watch it with me.
Yeah.
So I haven't asked my best friends to go watch it. But a lot of times, y'all men want to do things on your time. But maybe this movie is out. I want to go see it right when it's out.
Marriage is about sacrifice.
No, before social media.
Relationship marriage is about sacrifice.
No.
You have to sacrifice.
How?
Those
what if you keep sacrificing?
Kiki, I always tell my wife.
No, wait.
If it's not her, maybe I will sleep in my house 2 days.
Oh yeah.
No, Kiki,
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No, because sometimes, let's go to dinner.
Because
I don't
let's care going out
No,
till
but my friend
1 a.m. But I know I'll still go to work at 5 a.m.
No, Kiki, if we do that, that's not fair.
But what I'm saying,
Life is not
I'm
fair.
sacrificing.
That's never been fair.
I'm sacrificing everything because I know I have a family.
I
cannot be out every day. I cannot be out.
But hold on. Did you understand what he just said?
Once in a while.
No, he said that you want to go to the movies.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm busy doing something
now.
Wait. Then you go pick your.
You say, this
to
person
give
is
you a scenario.
available.
The man.
This
Hold
person
on.
is available, so I'm going with him.
I'm about to give you a scenario.
How do you say that to me?
What if the reason why she went to her best friend, right, is because consistently she'd be like, oh, babe, I want to go watch a movie. Or, babe, I want to go watch a movie. Or, babe, I want to go. No, I want to use, because this is a personal thing that I had to end in my relationship.
It's
right?
nice.
No.
It's
But
nice
let's
to watch
go
the
to
movie
dinner.
at the
Let's go
theaters.
here.
You ended a relationship over a movie?
Hold on, no. I'm using this as no, I didn't end the relationship. I'm saying
I would have smacked the shit out of you right now. Because I want to go to a movie. He didn't go to the job.
What I'm saying is,
No.
I
I want to clarify.
Yeah.
You want to do something, right? There's some things that maybe you want to do with your partner.
I do
You wanna
understand when it's a habitual.
We want to go, and
situation.
every time, no.
Yeah.
Every time, no.
I'm saying
My best friend is available.
Okay.
I will go with my bestie.
Go alone.
Life is about choices.
I said go alone. The best thing you can do is to go alone.
Go sit at the movie by myself.
I would not like it if your friend is providing what I should have done.
Then
Down for
maybe
you.
you should get up from, instead of saying no all the time, maybe you should get up and
Listen,
take your wife, because there's
listen.
somebody else willing to do it.
Then why don't you
Every-
marry your best friend then?
Every
I married you, so
every
you should
movie
get up and
that
do
is at the theaters now.
It's not about movie alone.
Give it a man.
It'll
It
be
will be
on
on the
DVD.
TV. You can pay and watch it.
It's not about
So,
movies alone.
It's not like
dinner,
that. You see?
adventure park, going out,
That's what I'm
spending
saying.
time
People-
outside of the
like
home.
you asked her, are you going to leave your husband because of that?
No, what I'm
But
saying
you
is
see, it's not what you are saying.
vacation. Let's get out the house sometimes. You guys want an adventurous woman, but you want to stay inside your house.
Let me tell you what my brother did. So
Let's not do
the
that.
wife kept complaining, saying, "Oh, take me to vacation, take me to vacation." They live in New York, and then he get up and say, "Do you know how much I pay for this apartment? $3,000. If we go to vacation for how many days? 1 week. You know how much we spent?
$3,000.
Okay, so that's my apartment, right? Check how much in a day that I paid to sleep here.
Yeah.
I paid just to sleep here. Then
That's
you want me to go
sad.
pay and sleep
1 week.
somewhere?
That's sad.
It's an argument. I'm just saying. I'm saying this to say that men are just different on certain things.
That's a problem.
Hold
So that's
on.
what best friends are there.
Okay, so if it's a problem, then you make a choice. Listen to me. If you think that the behavior of the man is not something that you can tolerate, then maybe you shouldn't be in that relationship
Jason.
in the first place.
You're married. You can't just
Jazz.
say divorce.
Compromise to what?
Jazz, let me tell you. If you're not ready to sacrifice, don't go into a relationship.
No.
Listen,
I
if you're not
understand-
ready to, listen.
Wait, hold on, guys. I understand sacrifice. You guys are not understanding.
No.
it. Hold on, wait.
Uh-huh.
I understand sacrifice. I understand compromise. I understand all of that.
Yep.
But every time, most men, and I have experienced it, my previous relationship, it was always about him. What time he wants to leave, go out. What time he wants to spend time outside of the home with
Then
me.
that is a selfish.
What time,
Yes,
what time we want to do this? What time we want to do this? And if my best friend, right? No, I want us to think about it from
Yeah,
this
I'm thinking
But
about
there are
it.
some women in relationships and marriages now, lonely, right? And then there's the best friend out there willing to, let's go out. I'll take you out. Everything on me. We'll go to the movie. I'll take you on
understand.
vacation.
I understand.
Me, I'm human.
see,
I will fall for that.
I
no,
understand.
if you fall for
I
that,
understand.
listen. If
No,
the guy
I'm
is being,
human.
is the guy, if the guy is being selfish in a relationship, that's a different thing. But if
Okay,
the
then that's
guy
allowed.
genuinely says that, hey, maybe
I
for
got
the
something
next
today.
1 month,
Yeah, I got
have
something.
to work in the night.
Yeah.
The best time
So
to
we
go to
can't
the
do it.
movies
Yeah, it's
is
not.
at night. So please, I know Wakanda, whatever, is on now.
Yeah.
but
great.
we can do that later.
Okay,
For
that's
that-
different.
Yeah, we can do that later.
But that was the situation he was describing,
Yeah,
though.
for you think this
Oh,
is
it
the
has to
moment.
happen.
This
So
is the
if I
moment.
don't do it for you-
have to go to the movie.
So it means when you request
And
for
then
sex and I
you
can't
said,
do it,
"Oh,
go do it your friend.
baby,
No,
baby."
that's different.
I'm just asking. That's so different.
This lady comes to you and say, "Baby, oh, Kwajo says he can take me." I'll be mad. I'm telling you. Because Kwajo is not supposed to take you anywhere.
That's my job. He can't be doing my job.
Yes.
Then
So
get up and
if-
do your job.
If he start doing
No,
that kind of
at that
job,
time-
he'll do the other job
At that
too.
time, I have to do something else, so I cannot take you at that
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
And that's where I was talking about sacrifice.
But a lot of men will not even explain. They'll just be like, no.
But what do you want
No,
me
but-
to
no.
do? Obedience
At
is
least- no, but
obedience is better than sacrifice.
No.
If your
Allow-
husband says no,
Explain to me, okay, no, babe, like you just said,
Yeah.
oh, babe, I'm working, so we can do it later in the evening or maybe tomorrow. That's different. but a
Because,
lot of times it's,
you see,
oh, no.
there are
Would they
certain
be out
things.
SOP?
There are certain things you can never avoid. I wanted to get an example of certain things that you cannot say.
Hey.
Okay, oh, maybe an appointment at the hospital. You have to go with your husband, and he is saying that he cannot make it because of something. That one.
that's no
and
excuse.
That's
Like there are necessities that
Yes.
you have to
Yeah.
do. Those
But
are necessities.
for movies, for food, for those things can always be postponed.
Yeah.
It can always happen at any
They are
time.
not priorities.
They are not. That's
They are
the
not
word.
priorities.
It's not something that you should fight your husband because of that.
Of course, that
Because
was
I remember when my
he
wife
didn't
was
take you to, yeah.
pregnant, I made sure that every single appointment I was there with her.
Yeah.
It's not like I wanted to hear what they were saying. I don't like secondhand information
Yeah.
about about my child because I need to be able to know what exactly the doctors are saying. So I was there, and then we kind of said, "Oh, can we go watch a movie?" Okay, the movie was always going to be there.
It's not always gonna be there.
It's always gonna.
No,
movies
it's not.
don't go anywhere.
After 2 weeks, Facebook is gonna ruin the movie for me.
Why?
Already Wakanda.
So
like
don't
let's
go
just
to
say,
Facebook then.
I
Don't go to
I
Facebook.
work on Facebook.
Okay, so if it's gonna ruin it,
Let's
Just
just
keep it that
let's
way.
and you know the crazy thing, the best friend you're talking about. If you are supposedly married to this same best friend, the same thing that you think this guy is not doing,
You will not do
what's
it for
gonna
you.
happen?
yeah.
That's the
The
sad part.
best friends, you know, friends are going out of your way to do things for friends they're not even doing for their wives
That is
and their
true,
husbands.
yeah.
It's happening every
So
day.
you need to also sit down and think about that. Maybe there's another woman in their home pissed off because of your action. You know, there are certain things that you should also think about. We shouldn't always think about it from our point of view because the guy will do it. One time my wife asked me something. She said, "You are very good when you are explaining things to other people. Like when people need advice, you are the one that they will call, and then you get time and you do this for them, and you do this for them, and do this. But when I need advice, you never take that time and explain things to me. You easily get pissed off when." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" I knew she was right. I knew she was right.
With the same thing that you're saying,
Yeah.
when we go somewhere, when I go to a place with my wife, and I'm working, because when we go to somebody's house and I'm part of the family, I want everything to be so
Oh yeah,
cool.
good, yeah.
So I put myself there,
Steps in and try to do
everything,
whatever.
serve,
Yeah.
give people food, try
Make
to
sure everything
help.
is good.
My
Yeah.
wife is like,
Why don't you do this at home?
who is that? Cleaning bowls, washing bowls, and doing those things. Especially
Try to
when
make sure-
people.
so that everything will be successful.
I will even use my house when I have visitors. I can be cutting the yams,
Foods,
trying
yeah.
to cook,
Make sure
trying to
everybody's
do
good.
everything so that everybody there will be satisfied.
Yeah.
Clean the bowls. Oh, can I serve you this? Can I do this?
I
I
know.
don't like my wife do those things. I want to
Yeah.
serve everybody. And you guys
Yeah,
have been.
I know, I
house.
know.
I
Yeah.
try to do everything, but when they leave, that thing stops. And my wife is like,
Why did you follow?
Mufri as is here.
Onye, Onye,
But that's how I am. You see, I want to satisfy everybody, but like you were
Sometimes
saying,
we forget.
to say, oh, my advice, maybe if your wife asks you a question like, we can say, oh, why would you need me that? But if somebody calls you,
As well for when I reflected on that, I
Yeah.
don't mean to catch you. When I reflected, I realized that I've been a huge disservice to her.
yeah.
Because I'm the guy that everybody calls for advice. Like grown up people call me and I get tired. I tell them the exact thing to do, and then my wife can't get that part of me. And then she came to me one day and said, "Why is it that everybody gets that part of you, but I never get it?" I even get pissed off when she tried even to him. Like, do I have to tell you this?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I thought about it. Like, shit. She's the only person that I've not sat down to say, do things this way, do it that way, do it. Yep. For some reason, I just felt that that's my wife. She should know.
She should know.
You know. So it's crazy.
This is a really interesting topic.
Friends are important, but not very important when you have a family.
As compared to your family.
Well, yes, friends are important, but for me,
even family, some of
now,
them cut them off.
My friends, I just meet them maybe when I go to NA.
You go out.
When I go out and I meet you, yes.
Do you go out?
Sometimes.
Just saying.
You don't know this guy.
No, I just said that on purpose. We used to move together.
I do 6 days work.
Yeah.
And
right.
one day
chilling.
Yeah. That's what I do. So today is my chilling day, Saturdays. So yeah.
Thanks for sacrificing for me.
So
well, I'm about to.
Because I do double jobs.
Yeah.
Hey,
do you know?
No, I didn't.
Oh, once I get off from work, I do the babies.
Oh, okay.
So,
oh
four
God,
babies. So,
whatever.
Yes.
With that,
so 2 jobs, you know.
Whatever. He had to throw that in there. Okay.
He's a loving man.
Yeah,
a man that can stay home and say, "I'm going to take care of my
come and see me
kids."
singing. Come and see me.
Man, he's
come and see me singing
no,
to my
man,
kids.
Lullaby, man.
Yeah.
When I'm talking to this guy, he say,
when we are talking, it's like I'll go with him.
I say, "Hey, we grab you."
How did you get here, Kiki?
You know.
How did you get here?
I didn't even realize it. I know. One day I was like, to be on crowd fight.
Yeah. Do I have all these kids for me?
Oh, yeah, you do have 5 kids. I just thought about it.
Yeah.
So,
anyways, just before we wrap up, give me your last words real quick and let's wrap up. Or else we'll be here till tomorrow.
They say me watching, you know.
If anybody this,
yeah.
You know how to do the job too.
Me watch my mount out for
You know the whole thing is, even though we are joking about it, but it's serious. People
are suffering,
crumbling because of other third parties.
Yeah,
and some of the third parties is because they don't have other people in their lives. When they get people in their lives, you are no more a priority.
Yeah.
So it is up to you to decide what is my priority now. You got to understand when you were 20 is different from when you were 30.
Yeah, and 40.
Priorities change. So you got to sit down and say, okay, I have 2 kids. I have 1 kid. I have whatever kids I have with this woman. I have built things with this woman. Okay, my friend. She's been my friend for a very long time. But you know what? What do I do? Do I keep my friend or do I keep my family? If your family, your partner thinks it's a threat to your relationship, it's not anything that we negotiate about.
Okay.
I think you should cut it off.
Cut it.
That's my view.
Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Back to you.
Right. Yeah. Like, I would just say that friends are not so important. Friends are just, they are there for us to, you know, have people that we can share ideas. But they are not the most important people when you have a family. So limits. If sometimes my wife just tell me, like, I'm done with friends, because she thinks that she sacrificed for these people, but they don't give the same thing back to her. When they need her, she's there, but when she needs them,
they're not
so
there.
The person who will always be there for you is your partner.
Your husband, yeah.
That one. It's the responsibility for the husband to be there for the wife every day. Likewise.
Vice versa.
Yeah. So I'm saying, as long as the person is a friend, give that limits. It's not like every day. If you say everything to your friend, if your friend knows everything about you, your friend has your power.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Good one, yes.
If your friend knows everything about you,
they have power.
Well, you know, some people just go to the point of even talking about
sex,
their intimacy with their friends.
Oh, me could cry or bodogia or you see. Well, like you see, no, you don't know what people talk about.
They, especially the females. Do
you know people somebody has been talking to this friend, telling how the husband performs, and now
the person is there, right?
Dating.
Yeah, why not? Because
it's attractive to the girl now.
Yeah, I want
to taste it.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah, because if you keep on saying that, oh, mate, my husband.
Oh, doggy, I bet you will be free pass. I bet you.
maybe the partner that she has doesn't have the same kind of drive.
Rich, maybe I will be having shower.
Maybe the partner that she has doesn't have the same kind of drive.
Yeah.
Cannot do those kind of things.
Yeah.
That lady, if you don't take care, or if she's not a good friend, can
ruin your marriage. Yeah.
Let me tell you one thing: the easiest people on earth are men. The easiest,
The cheapest.
Yeah,
I was making this example. Samson in the Bible. Oh, most of the time when we talk about Samson, we don't talk about his duty on this earth. His duty was to come and save the people of Israel. Mm-hmm. He was a prophet that came specifically to save his people, and he failed because of a woman.
Yeah, I have a friend. If you go and accuse this friend to the mom that your son has stolen something, the mom will say, no way. My son can never do that. If you say anything, the woman will refuse that. But if you talk about woman, say,
He will do it.
my son, if it's about woman, yeah.
He did it.
And he did it.
He knows
you
him.
bring your daughter and said, she's pregnant.
And say, yeah, it's for him.
He said, okay, my son,
right.
I know him. Guys are very weak
When it comes to
women. So if a woman is trying to get a man, it's easier than a man trying to get a woman. It's way easier. You call 10 of your friends right now
I can get
and tell them that, I want to have something to do with you tonight. And see. But I cannot call 10 girls right now and say, I want to have something.
What the fuck you talking
What are you
about?
talking
okay?
You think I'm some slut?
Let's try this.
That's true.
Yeah.
If you call 10 guys right now, I'm telling you for a fact that they will all
Be willing.
8% or 90% of them will be willing to do anything with you. That if
Probably 100%.
probably
Yeah, all the men.
there's only one person that was going to question you and say,
Even
you
with
really
that one,
serious
when you
about
keep
it?
pushing it,
yes, you get
It'll
it.
happen.
So it's easier. Men are very easy.
Okay.
Men are easier than
weak.
cheap.
No,
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 not
not
cheap.
Y'all men use that on
We are-
women,
we are
so
weak.
cheap. Weak and cheap. But wait,
Some women can be cheap. Oh. Some women can be cheap. Oh.
I can't
Some women can
for
be cheap. Oh.
all men are cheap, I guess.
Some women.
All men
It
are
can be
cheap.
cheaper.
Some women,
If
but
you
all
see some
men.
woman be pie, there's some guy be way. You see, say, hey, women too crowd. They don't see things
The
crowd.
C top.
Especially when you go for that the same woman and
And then give it to the other guy. So what the heck is wrong with this woman?
women. You don't know what they see or they feel.
Hey, look, we're special, but with that, so thank you guys for being here. I guess all we are saying is, listen, limit it.
No.
Right now, I'm looking at all my guy friends. I guess to all my guy friends, today ends our friendship. I guess we'll catch you guys in the other life. I love you guys now. I love you.
You can be a savior too.
I know my friends are amazing. All my guy friends, all jokes aside, they're all amazing. And I'm
You know, my
grateful
friend,
for them.
my friend's marriage crumbled because of how the wife think he does things for other people as compared to her.
Yeah,
To him.
Like, ladies, are
And we
like
need
that.
to be careful on that.
They are
Our
overjoyed
partners,
with
our
friends than husbands.
yeah, our partners are our number one priority. Let's do that. And like Kiki said, your partner is your friend. And, build and cultivate that relationship instead of us focusing on the outside party. And let's try and keep things in our relationships
Every
instead of
relationship
running
that
to everybody.
doesn't have so many friends, it lasts.
It
it
lasts,
prosper,
yeah.
right?
It lasts.
But when they are friends, wait, this one said this, and this one said
Yeah.
this, and this one said this. It's
Yeah.
always gonna destroy the relationship.
I made that mistake this year too. Yeah. So be careful who you call your friend as well, because not all friends are trying to see you happy. Not all friends want to see
You need
you
friends,
well.
but they are not important.
Yeah, like this week on social
not.
media, the friends that killed their friend, whatever, and they hid it. So not all friends wish you well. Not all friends want to see you happy. So with that said, I want to say thank you to MC
Thank
Kiki
you.
and thank you to Kumasi for being here with me. You are watching Relate with
Thanks for having
Venjuda.
us.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys came though.
Right,
We'll catch you guys on Relate with Venjuda next time. Bye bye.